elevator door slid open with a soft seam. Jungkook stepped out, clutching his small bag. His heart thumped faster than the sound of his shoes on the marble floor. The air inside Kim Corporation always smelled expensive coffee, cologne, and quiet tension. Everyone said the Seo Kim Tae-hyun was cold and untouchable, but Jungkook smiled to himself. If only they know that the same man who terrified the entire building was the one who made him proudly every morning. Still, no one could know not it. Yona whispering, "That's him, right? The new intern." Yun, yeah, the one who smelled too much. I heard. He's been calling to the CEO office already. Must be trying to flirt his way up. Jungkook pretended not to hear. He placed his file on his desk, inhaled deeply, and smiled at them politely. Jungkook, good morning, Yona. Oh, good morning, intern John, right? Her tone was shrewdly fake polite. Jungkook only nodded, and sat down. His finger brushed over the wedding ring he wore around his neck, hiding beneath his shirt. He always touched it when he was nervous. Across the hall, Jin, the young assistant, leaned against the glass wall, watching the scene with an assumed smile. He knew everything. The secret marriage, the quiet breakfast, the late night phone calls. Jin remembered, this office has no idea what kind of drama it's going on. The glass door of the expensive office opened and the air instantly changed. Everyone strained in their chairs. Kim Tae-hyun walking tall, sharp, and impossibly calm. His black suit fit perfectly, and his eyes carried the kind of quiet authorities that made people nervous. He didn't look at Jungkook, not even once. But Jungkook knew better. That tiny twitch in Taehyun's jaw, that short pause near his neck, it was his silent way of saying, "Don't smile too much. Someone might notice." Then, good morning. Let's begin the meeting. His deep voice filled the room, and Jungkook had melted a little. They hadn't seen each other since morning, even though they shared the same apartment. During the presentation, Jungkook accidentally made Taehyun gaze at least less than a second, but the warmth there was enough to calm him. When the meeting ended, everyone left except Jungkook. The room went quiet again. Taehyun closed the door gently. Jungkook softly, "You could at least smile once. People think you didn't like me." Taehyun is still reading a file. "I'm your boss here. Not your husband." Jungkook, "You both actually." That made Taehyun finally look up, eyes narrowing but lip curving slightly at Taehyun. "You enjoy teasing me, don't you?" Jungkook, maybe, but it's hard not to when you look this serious all the time. Taehyun sighed and stood up, walking towards him. The cold mask dropped for a brief second. Taehyun quietly, You know why we have to keep this secret, right? Jungkook, because your mother would have a heart if she found out you married an intern. Then, exactly. They both shook her softly. It was these small moments that gave them sense. That night, their shared apartment felt like another world, warm, quiet, and safe. Jungkook was cooking random, wearing an apron that said, "The Chief." Jungkook, you look like you were about to scold someone today. Did you mess up again? Taehyung sitting at the counter. She didn't mess up. She was gasping about you. Jungkook paused, the smile fading. Jungkook, oh, I see. Taehyung, I wanted to say something, but I can't draw attention to us. Jungkook softly, I know, it's okay. He forced a smile, but his voice shook just a little. Taehyung stood up and came closer, wrapping his arms around him from behind. Taehyung gently, don't let their words bother you. You will work it hard to be there, okay? Jungkook, I just wish I didn't have to pretend. Sometimes it's hard when they talk like that. They hung the side of his head softly. Then I fix it, I promise. They stayed like that for a while, quiet, breathing together. Before Jungkook turned around with a grin, Jungkook, so Renam or revenge first? Then, you will never change, Jungkookie. Next morning, the office was buzzing louder than unusual. A new memo had been sent. Intern John Jungkook promoted. Yona, what? Overnight promotion? Are you kidding me? Yoon told you he's definitely using his charms on the CEO. The whisper grew louder until Jungkook walked in. He could feel every eyes on him. He sat down quietly, pretending not to notice, but inside his chest, his heart sank. He wanted to earn his place, not be painted or judges. Jin, maybe he got promoted because he actually good at his job. What a strange idea, huh? The girl went silent. Jungkook mouthed a quiet thank you. Jin, he winked. Later that day, Jungkook was helping on another department head with a presentation. The man leaned in closer to show him something on the computer. From across the glass wall, Taehyung eyes darkened. Jin whispering, "Boss, you are staring." Taehyung, he is standing too close. Jin, they are literally looking at the chart. Taehyung, doesn't matter. A moment later, Taehyung called out through the intercom. Taehyung, intern Jeon, in my office now. Jungkook blinking in confusion but obey. Jungkook closing the door behind him. What happened? Taehyung pretending to read a file. You seem very busy with that man. Jungkook, oh my, are you jealous? Taehyung flatly, no. Jungkook smiled, you are, your ears are red. Taehyung turned to keep a straight face but failed. Just don't let people get too close. We are already in enough trouble. Jungkook, yes, Mr. Jealous here. Mumbling and babble. A few days later, the quiet hum of the office broken when the elevator opened again, and this time Mrs. Kim, Taehoong's mother, stepped out. Elegant, proud, and visible discipline. Mrs. Jeon, where is my son? Employee frozen. Jungkook stood up immediately to greet her, but before he could say anything, she gave him a sharp look. Mrs. Kim, you must be the intern everyone talk about. Jungkook nervously. Yes, ma'am. Jeon Jungkook. Mrs. Kim, we heard plenty quick promotion, private meetings, gifts sent to your desk. Her voice was calm, but each word felt like a cut. Everyone was watching. Taehoong arrived quickly. Mother, Mrs. Kim explained this, Taehoong. Why are you letting a boy with no background play with your company reputation? Taehoong, mother, it's not. Mrs. Kim cutting him off. Do you think investor won't notice? Do you think your father built this empire for you to throw it away from some gold digger? The world hung heavy in the air. Jungkook's vision blurred for a second. He had promised himself to stay quiet, but something inside him snapped. Jungkook was trembling but firm. I'm not after his money. Mrs. Kim turned sharply. Jungkook, I am his husband. Gas filled the room. Jin nearly dropped his table. Taehoong frozen, eyes wide. Before moving beside Jungkook instantly, he took his hand in front of everyone. His voice calm but sharp. Taehoong, he's telling the truth, Mom. The office went dead silence. Even the computer seems to stop humming. Mrs. Kim, what nonsense are you talking? Taehoong, we are married 2 years ago. I didn't tell you because I knew you wouldn't accept it. Mrs. Kim stared at them, her face unbearable. Then, without a word, she turned and walked away. Jungkook had trouble in Taehoong's grip. Jungkook softly, I'm sorry. I couldn't let her insult me like that. Taehoong pulling him closer. Don't you ever apologize for that. His voice was brave for the first time. Taehoong, I'm proud of you, Jungkook. Jungkook blinked, tears filled his eyes. Jungkook, so? No, everyone knows. Taehoong smiled faintly. Good. I was tired of pretending. That night, they left the building together for the first time. No hiding, no fear. The city lighted flared in the glass door behind them, and Jungkook squeezed Taehoong's hand. Jungkook, what happened now? Taehoong, now we stop living in secret. Jungkook is smiling through tears. Finally, as they walk away from the building that once separated them, Taehoong whispered almost to himself, Taehoong, let them talk. I'm done hiding what's mine. Taehoong held an umbrella over them, his other hand still wrapped tightly around Jungkook. They didn't talk much on their way home. The sound of raindrops filled the silence that words couldn't fix it. Inside their apartment, Jungkook took off his damp coat and leaned against the door, exhausted. Jungkook, I didn't mean to shout like that in front of everyone. Taehyung, you didn't shout. You told truth. Jungkook, your mother looks so angry. Taehyung set the umbrella aside and sighed. Taehyung, Sia, calm down. She always does. When she realizes I'm not going to change. He walked closer, touching Jungkook's cheek gently. Taehyung, are you scared? Jungkook, a little, but I feel lighter, like I can finally breathe. Taehyung smiled friendly. Taehyung, good, because I'm tired of hiding you. They both stood there for a moment, two tired hearts finally standing in the open. The next morning felt strange. News had separate first thought the company. Guessing page online already carried the headlines. See Kim secret marriage. When Jungkook opened his phone, his notification was filled with messages from Jimin. Jimin texts, "You what? You married? The see you? You drama prince?" Jungkook laughed softly and set the phone aside. Taehyung was in the kitchen pouring coffee, his shirt sleeve over rolled up, and his hair was a little messy, proof he hadn't slept much. Jungkook, you still plan to go to the office? Taehyung, of course. If we don't show up, it all look like we are hiding. Jungkook, you are not afraid of what they all say? Taehyung is smirking. I will handle investor. Then office gasping. Jungkook, true. Taehyung handed him a cup. Taehyung, drink up, Mr. Jian. You will cause quite a storm. Jungkook laughing. You love it. Taehyung, maybe I do. When they arrived, everyone fell silent. Computer stopped clicking. Even the office machine seems to hesitate. Taehyung walked in first, head high. Jungkook beside him. Jin followed. Try not to grin too widely. Jin, morning everyone. Please remember to breathe, okay? They had straight to the CEO office. As soon as the door closed, Taehyung turned serious. Taehyung, call Yoon and Yona in now. Jin, I was hoping you said that. A few minutes later, the two employees entered nervously. Yoon, sir, we are. Taehyung, calm but cool. I heard you were leading some interesting discussion about my husband. Both frozen. Yona, uh, sir, we didn't mean. Taehyung, you question his character, his position, and spread lie. Do you know what that call in this company? Yoon quietly unprofessional conduct. Exactly. I don't run this place with the fear, but I won't tolerate currently. He looked at Jin. Taehyung suspend them for 2 weeks. Full apology in writing before they return. Jin, understood, sir. Taehyung turned back to them, his voice softer now. Taehyung, learn from this. The word is already harsh. Don't add it to it. They nodded quickly and left, relieved it wasn't worse. Jungkook had been quiet the whole time watching. Jungkook, you didn't have to do that. Taehyung, yes, I did. Jungkook, but people will say you are protecting me. Then let them. Protecting you isn't a rumor, isn't a fact. Jungkook eyes softened. Jungkook, oh, you're impossible. And you married me anyway. By afternoon, Taehyung phone buzzed. The name of the screen made him still. Mother, he stared for a second, then answered, Mrs. Kim, you remember this family, Taehyung? Taehyung, I told the truth. Mrs. Kim, do you have any idea how the shareholders will react? Taehyung, they all adjust. They all do. There was a silence on the other end. Mrs. Kim, I want to see you both tonight at the mansion. Alright, then he hung up. Jungkook, are you sure he should go? Jungkook, she already hate me. Then we all changed that. The mansion glowed like a place that night. Gold, light, tall doors, and chill of old money. Jungkook had been here once before years ago when they were still dating in a secret. Back then he hidden behind the garden. Well, now he walked beside Taehyung openly. Mrs. Kim sat at the head of the dining table, eyes sharp but calm. Mrs. Kim, come. They both obeyed. Silence was thick until she finally spoke. Mrs. Kim, you married without my blessing? Taehyung, because your blessing come with condition. Mrs. Kim, condition that protect our name. Taehyung, mother, a name means nothing if you lose yourself. Try to protect it. Her eyes softened just a little. Mrs. Kim, you sound like your father. Taehyung smiled faintly. Taehyung, I learned from him to stand by the people I love. Mrs. Kim looked at Jungkook next. Mrs. Kim, you will cause quite the noise, young man. Jungkook, I didn't plan to, ma'am, but I couldn't sit quiet when you called me name. Mrs. Kim, and what make you think you deserve my son? Jungkook met her eyes. Jungkook, because I love him, not the CEO, not the company, just him. I will see him when he tired, when he angry, when he can't sleep, and every time I still choose him. The room went quiet again when the clock seemed to pause. Taehyung's hand slid over Jungkook under the table, squeezed gently. Mrs. Kim watching them both for a long time before exclaiming, Mrs. Kim, you are brave than I thought. Jungkook, love make people brave, ma'am. For the first time that evening, her lip curved into a small smile. Mrs. Kim, you remember me of myself when I was young, stubborn, young, softly. That's why I fought for him. Mrs. Kim looked at them again, her tone quieter now. Mrs. Kim, if you are going to face the world together, you do better do it with grace. The company won't fall apart, but make sure your marriage doesn't either. Taehyung, we will, Mrs. Kim. Then I'll try to understand, but don't expect me accept it overnight. Back home, the night was calm again. The city outside glowing soft through their window. Jungkook sat on the couch, his tie loose, still thinking about Mrs. Kim's last words. Taehyung joining them, holding to a mug of drink. Taehyung, you were amazing tonight. Jungkook, I was shaking the whole time. Taehyung, you didn't look like it. Jungkook is smiling. You are proud of me? Taehyung always. He set the mug down and sat beside Jungkook, close enough of their knee to touch. For a moment, they just watched each other quietly, the kind of silence that felt warm, not awkward. Jungkook, do you ever regret it? Taehyung, what? Jungkook, I'm choosing me. Taehyung eyes softened instantly. Taehyung, never. I regret hiding you, not loving you. Jungkook, blink eyes. Wait, Jungkook, you always know what to say. Jungkook, Taehyung, truth, because it's the truth. Jungkook looked down at his hand. Jungkook, I was scared you might be angry when I said in front of everyone. Then I was surprised, not angry. You did what I couldn't. You were brave for both of us. Jungkook thought that then. Jungkook, you think people stop talking about us? Then eventually, but even if they don't, I'll still walk beside you. He reached out, pressing Jungkook's hair away from his face. Taehyung, you've been patient with me, Jungkook, even when I was cold, even when I made you feel small. Jungkook, I know you were just scared. Taehyung, scared of losing you. He took Jungkook's hand, his voice low. Taehyung, you once said love means choosing the same person every day. So here my confession. I keep choosing you no matter what my family, the world, or anyone else says. Jungkook said again. Then whispering, I love you. The word came out steady and full like they've been waiting to be said in the open. Jungkook leaned forward, a smile thought tears. Jungkook finally. Their made softly, so slow and full of everything they hadn't been able to say for years. It wasn't rushed, it was gentle, honest, the kind that made time stop. When they pulled back, they rested his forehead and then Jungkook. Now the whole world know how does it feel. Jungkook like I'm home. They both laughed quietly. The next day at the office, atmosphere was different. Still curious, still whispering, but warmer somehow. When Jungkook walked in, even Iona and Yoon greeted him with small, genuine smile. Jin leaned over her desk, whispering, Jin, the Queen Mother called me. She said to prepare dinner investor for her son-in-law. Pro, I think that means you are invited. Jungkook grinned. Jungkook, so? She accepted. Jin half accepted, but that basically a royal blessing. Across the room, Taehyung stepped out of his office. Taehyung, intern, no excuse. Too Jeon, coffee break. The staff giggled softly. Jungkook stood and walked to him. Jungkook, you are not embarrassed anymore? Taehyung, what should I be? My husband made the best coffee. They shared a knowing smile before walking out together. At the evening, the two sat on the company rooftop, watching the sunset turn the city gold. Jungkook, it feels like peaceful now. Maybe because the truth finally came out. Jungkook, do you think we'll always be okay? We will be as long as keep telling like this. Jungkook promised. He reached out, leaning their pinkies. Jungkook leaned his head on Jungkook's shoulders. Jungkook from intern to husband, not a bad promotion, huh? Taehyung laughed softly. Taehyung, the best one I ever given. As the sun deepened below the skyline, the world seemed to settle into quiet approval. For the first time in a year, there were no secret, no fear, just two people who had fought to be seen and finally there. Taehyung turned, brushing his lips over Jungkook's forehead. Taehyung, let them talk. You are my favorite headline. Jungkook chuckled. Jungkook and you are my forever story. The city life blinked below them, and hand in hand they passed the world they had finally made peace with.